New horror story. Every employee in the building has my name. I turned in my security badge tonight, and I'm not coming back. I've been working the night shift at Meridian Tower for 4 months now, and I just figured out why the previous guard left his uniform folded neatly on the desk, with a note that just said, "Don't stay past sunrise." My name is Casey, and until 3 hours ago, I thought I had the easiest job in the city. 12 floors of mostly empty offices, a few overnight cleaning crews, and the occasional executive working late. Just me, the security desk, and a wall of monitors showing feeds from every camera in the building. The kind of job where you can study for classes, watch Netflix, and collect a decent paycheck for basically babysitting an empty building. But tonight, I started watching the footage more carefully. It began when I noticed the same person on 3 different floors at the same time. A woman in a business suit walking purposefully down identical hallways on floors 4, 7, and 10. At first I thought it was a glitch, maybe the cameras were showing old footage. But when I switched between the feeds in real time, she was moving in perfect synchronization on all 3 floors, taking the exact same steps, checking the exact same doors. I decided to investigate. I took the elevator to the 4th floor and walked the route I'd seen her take. The hallway was empty, but every office door was slightly ajar, and from each one came the soft sound of typing. Dozens of keyboards clicking in perfect rhythm like a synchronized orchestra of data entry. I peered into the first office and saw a man in a suit sitting at a desk, typing on a computer that wasn't plugged into anything. The screen was black, but his fingers moved with mechanical precision across the keys. His eyes never blinked, and his head never moved. The same man was in every office, typing on dead computers, wearing identical suits, with the same blank expression on the same face. When I got back to the security desk, I checked the night logs from previous shifts. The entries were all in different handwriting, but they said the same thing. Building secure. All personnel accounted for. No incidents to report. But according to the sign-in sheets, no one had entered or left the building during any of these shifts. I started reviewing weeks of security footage, fast-forwarding through hours of empty hallways and vacant offices. But around 2 a.m. every night, the building came alive. The same people appeared on every floor, the woman in the business suit, the man typing at dead computers. Others I hadn't noticed before. A janitor mopping floors that were already clean, an executive giving presentations to empty conference rooms, a receptionist answering phones that never rang. They all moved with purpose, but nothing they did served any actual function. It was like watching a play performed for an audience that didn't exist. That's when I noticed something in the elevator footage that made my blood go cold. Every night around 3:30 a.m., the elevator would open on the basement level, a floor that didn't exist according to the building directory. People would exit onto a level that shouldn't be there, and the cameras would show them walking into rooms full of other people, all doing the same meaningless tasks. But here's what really got to me. In the basement footage, I could see myself. The same security uniform, the same face, sitting at a desk identical to mine, watching the same monitors. And on those monitors, I could see another basement level below that one, with another version of me watching another set of screens. I decided to find the basement access. Behind a maintenance door I'd never noticed, stairs led down into darkness. The basement was an exact replica of the floors above. Same offices, same fluorescent lighting, same corporate carpeting. But every office was occupied by someone I'd seen in the security footage, all of them performing their phantom jobs with mechanical precision. I found the security desk, and there I was, watching monitors that showed the building above. When I walked up behind myself, I saw that the screens showed camera feeds of office workers, and on those screens, the office workers were watching their own monitors displaying the same security footage. The other me looked up and smiled. "New shift starting soon," he said, pointing at a schedule on the wall. According to the roster, I'd been working here for 15 years, not 4 months. My name was listed for every night shift in the same handwriting, going back to when the building first opened. I ran back upstairs and checked the employee directory. Every single worker listed, every executive, janitor, receptionist, and security guard was named Casey Morrison. The building had hundreds of employees, but they were all me. I'm sitting in my car now, looking up at Meridian Tower. I can see myself through the windows on every floor, performing every job in the building. And I know that tomorrow night, when the new security guard shows up for their first shift, they'll see all of us on the monitors and think we're just regular people working late. The worst part is the schedule I saw downstairs. My shift doesn't end at 6 a.m. like I thought. According to those records, my shift started 15 years ago and it's scheduled to continue indefinitely. Every version of me in that building thinks they're working the night shift, but we're all actually permanent residents. I just checked my employee contract and the start date has changed. It now shows I began working here in 2008. Tomorrow, it'll probably say 2007. Eventually, I won't remember there ever being a time before this job. The lobby doors are automatic, but they only open from the inside. Thank you for listening. If you really like the story, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more daily horror stories. Thanks.